Okay, get ready for this one. So the governor of Oregon and the police chief of Portland, they are both saying that the situation you see at this building every single night, it's not that bad and we don't need the National Guard. We have it under control. But the president went back and checked all of the videos.
I mean, you must be kidding. Sir, we have it under control. I said, you don't have it under control, Governor, but I'll check it. And I'll call you back. I called her back. I said, this place is a nightmare.
It's literally because of you guys we have maintained covering this story for over 100 days in a row now. We finally have the facts on the mainstream media, and the president of the United States can actually see what's going on in this little area of Portland. But we still have a lot more work to do, so we're going to dig into some new developments surrounding Portland. Now, before we start the video, make sure to please like the video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well. Many eyeballs are on Portland. We have a lot of momentum. I need your help. Please like, subscribe, share the video, because now everyone can see what's really going on.
Is there a myth or a misconception since this news broke that you're like, oh, I just wish people understood this?
Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, and it's been highlighted so many times so well, but I just want to emphasize, this is one city block. City of Portland is about 145 square miles. This is one city block. And even the events that are happening down there do not rise to the level of attention that they are receiving.
Okay, so that was the Portland police chief saying the events going on at this Portland Federal building, it's only like 1 block long compared to the rest of Portland, and all of the events happening here, it does not deserve the amount of media attention it's getting.
Now, I carry bear mace, and I'm scared. Yeah. All the time. And I'm afraid to go outside. And after they arrested him, he was out within 4 hours. And I found out his name, through the prosecuting attorney's office. And so I started Googling him, and he has a rap sheet a mile long.
You guys understand the reason why we make these videos and promote these videos are for the voiceless. They have been asking for help. They've been calling 911. They literally want help from the Portland police. And you just heard from the Portland police chief, well, it's only a block. It's not even really that bad. Oh, don't worry. We have footage directly from the orientation of what it's like to be one of these residents across the street in this one block. Where do you guys think all of this tear gas is gonna go? Okay? It's seeping into the building across the street. Every single day. 100 days in a row. You hear the coughing in the background? This is the reality of these people who want help. Again, I need your guys' help. Please like the video. Please subscribe to me. You guys are making a massive impact for the people who are afraid to say anything because they don't want to get hurt. And that video was filmed by Honey Badger Mom. I know she's a channel favorite. Make sure to go follow her, go subscribe. She's one of the top journalists who's been covering this story as well every single day. Without her, we don't have a story. Now, this was filmed less than 24 hours ago from, again, another top journalist, Katie Davis-Court. Make sure to go follow her on X as well. She's been helping us every single day with this story. But again, I'm just trying to show you guys, the police chief said, there's not that much going on here. It doesn't warrant all this media attention. And here's what's happening. This was less than 24 hours ago. You guys can decide how you feel about that. And remember, you saw what it's like being up in that building across the street. Now, for those of you that are new here, just to show you guys this one block the police chief is talking about, right next to the Portland Federal Building happens to be a school. And a very sad situation happened. These kids, the teachers, they were forced to leave. Now, the school did blame the ICE agents. They blamed that the pepper balls and the tear gas, it seeped into the building and all over the playground and damages. They had to leave. And again, they did blame the federal government, but I'm trying to show you guys, like, this one block, there's a lot going on here, and it's very sad.
Even the events that are happening down there do not rise to the level of attention that they are receiving. We are seeing this true for our society in whole. I'm not going to try and editorialize too much, but these, 30-second, 20-second, 15-second clips that are brought in from months ago or maybe even years ago. We've seen Portland portrayed through the events of the lens of 20 and 21. And what's actually happening in the response that we're seeing both from Portlanders and from the Portland Police Bureau is not in line with that national narrative. And it is.
Okay, so I will agree with this Portland police chief, because now so many eyeballs are on the story, there are people getting clips confused from 2022 and 2025. Again, that is why I really want to make sure you guys subscribe and follow and all of that so you get the accurate updates. But as far as talking about, well, these 30-second clips here and there, I have plenty of clips on my own channel that last a very long time. And regardless, even if something is only 30 seconds, you saw the impact. You throw a bunch of tear gas, it still seeps into the building across the street. Now, here's the reality of the situation. President Donald Trump, he's just not buying it. He has seen the clips, not the 2022 ones. I mean, he's seen that, but the most recent ones. And not only the most recent ones, all of this has been happening for quite a while now.
How about Portland, Oregon, where it looks like a war zone? And I get a call from the liberal governor, "Sir, please don't come in. We don't need you." I said, well, unless they're playing false tapes, this looked like World War II.
Some of these clips, I have to make a disclaimer because a lot of new viewers were coming in. I had to make a disclaimer just so you guys know, this is Portland. And I was even shocked what I was hearing and seeing. It does sound like a war zone. Go back and look into the July clips. Oh my gosh, it sounds like a war zone. It's pretty insane how bad it gets.
The place is burning down. I mean, you must be kidding. "Sir, we have it under control." I said, "You don't have it under control, Governor, but I'll check it and I'll call you back." I called her back. I said, this place is a nightmare. It's certainly not the biggest, but it's one of the worst. It's brutal. They go after our ICE people who are great patriots and tough job too, but they love it.
Okay, so check this out. President Donald Trump actually did fact check the governor. We have the exchange here. So the president said, "Hey, just so you know, I've been watching what's going on in Portland. I even saw the clips from last night. By the way, the clips that you guys saw from last night, that is all from Katie Davis Court, Honey Badger Mom, and another handful of people who've been covering this story every single night." Now, the president really gave like one last warning. If you get your state in order, we don't come in. But everyone knows that Portland has been an unmitigated disaster for years. I won't let that happen in America.
Law enforcement agencies have taken 4 people into custody after they say they pointed laser pointers at a Border Patrol helicopter over the skies of Portland. The FBI Portland Division says Customs and Border Patrol were in the sky Saturday when several people aimed laser pointers at them. The FBI, Homeland Security, and other federal agencies serving a search warrant at a home that they say was connected to this incident.
And remember, I do want to point out the police chief said, well, all of the action you're hearing about really is only in this one little block that has to do with like ICE and everything surrounding that building. This is not in that block. In fact, I want to show you something rather interesting. Honey Badger Mom actually, maybe accidentally, filmed the helicopter that was in the area. Now, she didn't get the laser pointer, but she was the one that really blew up the story that there's a helicopter in the area.
So this is the second trip around I've seen.
I actually texted Honey Badger Mom and said, just so you know, that is a Black Hawk helicopter, to fact check her and make sure her story was accurate. Again, guys, I'm not making this up when I say we've been covering this stuff every single day, so to get the best news, you're going to get it here. But this was a very big deal because this was the first time we've seen a Black Hawk helicopter hover and circle around the ICE building, and then a day later we get this announcement that the National Guard is coming in. Well, it turns out 4 illegal immigrants were shining a laser at it. Now, I don't know if they were targeting it, knowing that it was like Border Patrol or knowing it's National Guard. I don't know what they were thinking, but just so you guys know, it's not a good idea to shine a laser at a Black Hawk helicopter, and I'll leave it at that. And guess what? These 4 people are going to be in some big trouble.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I didn't do anything. You get out of here. Don't try to hit me.
Get out of here.
Well, I have
Get
no.
out of here. Don't come back.
Get away from me.
See you again.
Get away from me, sir.
Okay, so this is Nick Shirley. I don't think he needs a shout out. He's pretty famous in the conservative space, but make sure to go subscribe to him. I want to show you guys, Nick Shirley has never been in the area. He knew what was going on in Portland, but look at his experience. He came down to Portland to figure out what exactly is going on, and this is one of the main complaints journalists have had in the area. There are no police to stop counter-protesters against journalists within this one little block of Portland.
Where are you? You're pushing me onto the road. Let me move. Let me get out. If you're gonna let me get out.
Fucking walk.
Hey, sir, stop it.
Fucking walk.
Stop.
Walk.
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I didn't do anything.
You did.
What did I do?
Walk.
I haven't done anything.
Walk. Do not come back.
Watch out.
You come back, I'm gonna fucking you, dude.
Really?
That's right, you heard that. Nick was threatened by this protester right here. Now, I wish Nick had contacted one of the journalists or the other conservatives who were helping this area down in Portland. Nick, next time you go down here, now I think you know this, the police are not here, by the way. And if Nick was to call 911, he would have had to go to the police. That's what happened to Honey Badger Mom. She got hit in the head, and she had to go around the corner because the police, it might look like they're working with ICE. And this is all fact-checked. This is all on court documents.
Yes, really, I'm
Why?
gonna smash that camera.
Stop it. Stop. Sir, stop it.
Stop sticking your camera at the people's fucking face.
I have the right to be here.
Okay, did I say
I have the right to be here.
And just so you guys see right here in the background, these protesters will just close off the road. So nobody can come in, nobody can come out. We have highlighted this on my own video. Again, imagine you live in the city of Portland and you hear your chief of police say, well, look, it's not that big of a deal. We don't really need that much media attention. In your own town right now, if you heard about people blocking off your own street, don't you think you might want some help?
I have the right to film. You have DHS watching you right there, lasered on you.
I
You have a
didn't do
sniper
nothing.
lasered on you right
I
now.
don't give a fuck.
Stop it.
Stop
You-
sticking your camera in people's face.
I didn't do anything wrong. You have a sniper on you right now. You have a sniper on you right now.
Yeah, some pretty intense stuff. I'm glad Nick is okay. Now, some more advice for any journalist out there. Do not do what Nick did. Okay, this is also for Nick. I don't know if he watches my videos. If you are in the area, stay down by the building. Stay in the front of the federal building. What happens is, a lot of times, when you want to go home and leave, you could be followed. Journalists who help out my channel, they will try to leave the area. They get followed, their license plates, they get captured, and then you could be in some big danger. So if you do go down and you want to report on this, safe area of Portland, make sure you please stay down by the building, because a lot of times these protesters could follow you. It gets very dangerous. So, Nick, I'm glad you are safe, but next time just try to stay down in front of the building, because when you leave the outskirts, you're on your own.
Destroying and wrecking your turn it down. We the people need sleep.
Okay, that was Cloud. If you're new here, she is the one who exposed everything that was going on in Portland. She sued the city of Portland because she has had enough. She called 911, was not getting any help, and we got to see the documentation that, wow, the police are actually not showing up to these 911 calls, or they're really taking their time. Well, she has a statement. We finally get to hear from Cloud. For over 100 days, my community has faced relentless harassment. Robbery, assault, and racial violence at the hands of these protesters. Day and night, the danger has continued while Portland police and city leaders refuse to act, refuse to protect us, and refuse to address our legitimate concerns. You notice in the clips I play for you guys, I'm not pulling it out of context. They don't even mention people like Cloud. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose. I don't know if it's only because there's only 50 people who've been asking for help. Regardless, everyday American citizens have been asking for help. The people of South Portland have been abandoned. Therefore, I want to thank President Trump for responding to our plight by sending the National Guard, just as President Eisenhower acted in Little Rock to uphold the rights and safety of citizens when local authorities refused. President Trump has stepped in where Portland leaders have failed. He has provided the security and relief our community needed, but was denied by those entrusted to protect us. God bless you, President Trump. And by the way, the crazy thing about this whole story, when Cloud did this, I was covering this story about a month in. I was like, who is this? Why did she just show up? This is how far behind the mainstream media is on this story. Many people don't even know that Cloud is the reason why we even got here. Alright, so here we are. I wish we never got to this point, and I wish we had more peace in Portland. This could have all been avoided if the police would have just responded to those 911 calls, or maybe a little extra help from the city, a little more representation, but here we are. Again, it's very unfortunate. I never imagined it would go this far, and the fact now that the National Guard is heading over to Portland is quite intense. So thank you guys so much again for supporting these videos. Again, for the new people here, we don't laugh at this, we don't cherish this. It's very sad stuff, but it's all because of you guys supporting the videos and really hyping up this story to make sure people know what's going on. People are actually seeing the truth, and the voice of the voiceless is now being heard. Thank you guys for everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later.